Today's conversation is all about a person who's having a beautiful journey with the English language, also while traveling, while observing people, and also his surroundings. You will get to know more about the conversation only if you listen to the entire content. One more thing, he still makes mistakes, sometimes with the basics, but he's not worried about that. He has overcome the fear because he takes the effort to rectify, to research and find out more. And also he's delighted to share more about this beautiful journey with others. Here's the conversation.
Good evening, Madam Rini. Thank you.
That's
Thank you
okay.
very much for accepting the kind request of mine.
It's an honor for me to connect with you, and thanks for sending in the request. Thanks for watching the previous videos and putting in the request.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
The thing is that when we talk with the different people, various people, that we somehow we are acquiring a knowledge. Look,
Okay.
all individual not equal. They have different sort of skill. I have different type of skill. You may have a different type of skill. So, and my hobby, what is my phone, that I love connecting with people and acquiring their knowledge and implement into my job, into my profile portfolio. This is what I do. So the main thing over here, to learn something from you, or share some ideas or discuss some point. This is the main thing.
Yeah, so it is a kind of network where we get to share ideas and that gets
Yeah,
shared to the public, okay, when we allow
absolutely.
the access. And today it has
Yeah.
become a trend to conduct conversation. Now we have two
Mm,
sides to this. Now you are not a
mm-hmm,
beginner, you are into this, you know what you're doing. But there's
mm,
another side to the whole aspect of having conversation. Beginners, some beginners, or people who are ignorant, okay, sometimes feel
mm,
that just having a conversation will help you develop fluency, and they could be
mm,
repeating the same mistakes. And
mm.
though you are not a professional, now we have the professionally equipped people, and there are common people also who are also good with the language. So having a
Yeah.
conversation is definitely something that is going to give you inputs, but in the process there are people who get misled also, thinking that
Mm,
just having a conversation will give you fluency. And there are people
mm,
telling me I've taken 100 sessions or I've done that this, but still my English, there are a lot of mistakes. So self learning,
mm.
you are into self learning. I watched a
Yeah.
couple of videos on your YouTube channel. There's a lot of difference from where you started and what you are today. It's very clear that you are tracking your progress because that is your ability. You know
Yeah.
what you're doing. I would like to know, like, what is this Arif Auto? And also, when did you begin learning English? When did you begin confidently speaking this language?
Well, no idea completely.
Okay.
Completely, I'm unaware of it. But I started speaking during the lockdown. Meanwhile, people are connected with me. They started requesting me to have a session, and
Okay.
through this, I, enhanced my English.
Okay.
Basically, I was an auto driver earlier.
Okay.
Before the lockdown, I was an auto driver, but I had I was passionate about to do something, not particularly in the language of English. I wanted to do something in my career. I want to do something in the world for me, for myself, for the public. So I started helping the people, and I am, I was underprivileged earlier. I
Okay.
had no, I would say that I had no facility to study further. So recently, I have joined a college. I'm a English literature student as well. I'm studying further.
Okay.
So that is going on. I'm in the beginning of my career
Very
somehow. Now
good.
I have found now where I want to go, and where is my destiny, where is my aim, how and where should I go, the
Okay.
way. I know very well now.
Great. You have found
Yeah,
yourself. You have discovered the real essence
absolutely.
of
Yes.
being an individual. And what I
Yeah.
really feel is, what I would like to comment upon is, people are deprived of facilities. There was a time when I was and still am deprived of certain
Mm,
facilities, underprivileged, okay, not having the
mm,
facilities. And of course,
yeah.
you had a job like riding the auto rickshaw, whatever it is. You had
Hmm.
lot of reasons to keep yourself from learning. Forget English.
Yeah.
You had lot of
Yeah.
reasons. But you
Yeah.
just broke everything, the facade itself. You came out just
Hmm.
because of your passion towards learning.
Yeah.
Then comes
Yes.
English,
Absolutely.
where the English is a
Yeah.
language, but there is more to
Hmm.
that. Where
Yes.
you connect the network, you share your language, and again you learn, you make mistake.
I do not feel shy or shame telling the
Yes,
people that I was an auto driver. I use this sentence. I tell the people that my intention behind, I wanted to influence the people, that if I can
exactly,
come
exactly.
out from that particular from inside the box, I can open my box.
Yes,
Why don't other people? They can too.
yes, yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
this is the my intention behind telling the people and putting my name, Arif Auto. This is the main reason that I wanted to influence my people,
Yes,
our
yes, yes.
people.
And one of the positive aspects of being an auto rickshaw driver or a driver is you meet a lot of people on a daily basis. Okay,
Yeah,
whether you
yeah.
connect with people or not, they are of course your
Mm-hmm,
customers, but it's
mm-hmm.
not just moving from one place to another and taking the money, but there is a connection. You are with a
Yeah.
person for some time, which is also an
Mm-hmm.
aspect of life. Okay, people
Yeah,
get in, people
absolutely.
walk away from your life, so you know it.
Yeah.
I've heard several drivers speaking about this who have been into the profession, saying that,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, we have been into this journey. Life itself is a
Mm.
journey, and we are doing
Yeah.
that journey every day. We are into it. That's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Great. Okay. So, shall we do a small activity? It's part of just sharing the knowledge that you have, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So, let's take the word ignorance. There is a saying, ignorance is bliss. Okay,
Mm.
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
What do you understand from that? Have you heard about it? What do you understand from that saying?
Well, this is the theory, and somehow I would not believe 100% that ignorance is a bliss. That if you will ignore each and everything, how would you overcome with your problem?
Mm-hmm.
For an example, that if you will ignore each and everything, your life problem, your job problem, your progressive problem. For an example, that tomorrow you are going to face an exam. Suppose you are going to write an exam. And if you will think that, yeah, let's ignore, let's see what's going to happen, will whatever come in my mind, I'll write down whatever I have studied.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a profound and argumentative topic. I would say that ignorance is a bliss.
Mm.
It relates somehow in some such condition that which is not in
Yes,
your hand.
exactly.
For an example, that I would say that something which is not in your hand, that time you can ignore, you can ignorant or ignore that particular situation. That sometime we leave upon the God, that yeah, God is there, and whatever is on my faith or whatever's written in my fortune, it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time you cannot do so. You will have to raise your hand, your voice. You will have to stand some time, and you will have to act upon. Then only you will overcome with that particular situation. That's what I believe. No, you tell me, what's your opinion about
Yes,
this?
so I'll tell you, ignorance is bliss. It actually means, when you Google it, okay, or when you look
Mm,
up the literature
yeah.
books, it is
Mm-hmm.
something that refers to unpleasant conditions, something that's
Okay.
beyond control. So that
Mm-hmm.
is why it said ignorance is bliss. When you stay away from things that are not for you, that is beyond your
Mm-hmm.
control, that's unfavorable,
Mm-hmm.
of course, you don't need to worry about it. Don't
Mm-hmm.
worry about it. But as you said,
Mm-hmm.
you gave both the aspects. Okay? You
Yeah.
today
Mm,
people use it in that way. People know how to manipulate saying and say, ah, ignorance
mm,
is bliss. Suppose, let's take the case of English language learning. A learner
mm,
tries to learn, okay, and
mm-hmm.
he or she
Mm,
doesn't know that the person is using the wrong methods.
yeah.
Finally, the person ends up saying, oh, ignorance is bliss, I can't do it. right? I
It's
prefer,
it's an excuse.
yeah, so it's like I
Yeah.
prefer to not know much about this funny language.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Mm-hmm.
happens. It can be applied
Yeah.
to any facet, you know. I don't want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's excuse. Okay. Of
Yeah.
course, life is
Mm.
hard for most of us, but the frequency is different. What you go through is different.
Yes.
What I go through is different. So that is
Mm-hmm.
so there are reasons, as you said, the condition,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you three words if you can read it.
Mm. Yeah.
Can
Reject,
you
lead, and wake. Yeah.
Okay. Can you
Yeah.
try using these words to tell me more about your point? Just elaborate using these three words:
Mm-hmm.
reject, lead, vague.
I still remember in the year of 2017 or 16, I rejected one opportunity.
You
That was
rejected
a
an
big opportunity.
opportunity.
I rejected an opportunity. For that opportunity, I worked very hard, filthy hard. I'm telling you, filthy hard. I worked for that opportunity, but the end of the moment, I really don't understand why I rejected. Still, I have a regret for that. Why I rejected
Okay.
that opportunity. And when I see today myself that I'm in a fantastic position today, I'm on a very good position of my life and I'm studying further. I am fulfilling my dream. So somehow I have overcome with that, what do I say, that rejection point, or
Okay.
yeah, that sort of feelings I have
Yes.
come out. And
Yes, yes.
what other words there is? What is the other word? Lead.
Reject, lead, and vague. I think you can apply all the three here, but yes, please go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, lead. No idea about lead and way how to apply in the life, but yeah, only
Yes.
I had
Okay.
experience about rejected.
So rejection and dejection happens with everyone at one point of
Mm-hmm.
time. Even if you're not
Mm-hmm.
expert, you will go
Mm-hmm.
through rejection. That's when things
Yeah.
become difficult. So that was the
Yeah.
clear situation where you
Mm-hmm.
rejected. You rejected the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity and you don't know why you did it. So the reason was vague in your mind. Okay,
Yeah.
there was no
Yeah.
clarity. Why you rejected? I don't know. Sometimes it is like
Yeah.
that. The reason
Mm-hmm.
was vague, and to an
Mm-hmm.
extent, it's still vague in your mind. And also
Mm-hmm.
today, you feel that you're able to lead your life with
Yeah.
determination. Or all the
Yeah.
failures or all the small phases of, you can say, disappointment made
Mm-hmm.
you stronger, made you confident.
But my first major intention is to I want to do something for my country, for my people. This
Yes,
is my first objective.
yes, yes,
Forget about the money. Money comes and goes. I don't care
yes,
about money.
exactly,
Fame,
exactly.
and other parts. Money, fame, and the
Yes,
popularity will come automatically. No need to
yes,
worry
yes.
about all these aspects.
Yes, yes, I
You
tell
know?
this to all my learners. You don't have to run
Yeah.
behind success.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Success will come to
Mm,
you. And your
absolutely.
actions, your deeds will make the noise. You
Mm-hmm.
don't
Yeah.
make the noise.
Ab-
Okay? You
absolutely.
don't have to make the
Absolutely.
noise. You just do your work without
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah.
You be sincere,
Uh,
be dedicated.
yeah.
As you said, success
Yes.
will come to you. The only desire is to do something good. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's only to
Yeah.
do it. The intention is good. It's not bad. It's
Yes.
not evil. So then
Mm-hmm.
definitely
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
universe will help.
I saw you earlier, couple of year ago. What do you do now? Do you still follow that your passion, or do you do something else?
Yeah, so that's a good question. I work with a lot of platforms, but apart from that, after my
Mm-hmm.
upgradation in the career, I've been into this
Mm-hmm.
field for the past 6 years, 6 to 7 years. I began as an
Yeah.
English professor, after which I started training teachers in a Cambridge
Mm-hmm. Okay.
International School, and today I'm a language trainer. So
Mm-hmm.
today, yes, I train people. I also have my very small platform where I train people. Customized training is given to people according to their requirement. IELTS training is happening, and there are platforms that help you, that allow you to write and teach.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working with
Okay.
such platforms. So creativity is something
Mm-hmm.
that I always look for. And when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to language and psychology, I always intermingle language and
Mm-hmm.
psychology. I think that is what helps me. So being a
Mm-hmm.
language counselor You know,
Mm,
being
okay.
into language, connecting with
Mm,
people. So this is what brings
mm,
happiness to me, and this is what I do
mm,
now. And of course, YouTube is
okay.
there on one side. YouTube, as you said, it comes to you when you do things
Mm,
for people. People want to
mm,
connect with you through books or
yeah.
whatever you're doing. So that's what happened to me as
Mm,
well. People started saying, why don't you share your knowledge on YouTube? Or why don't you tell about
mm,
your write ups? That's how I got the confidence from my learners and readers. Otherwise, I
mm,
would be
mm,
like,
mm.
no, I wouldn't have. Yes, yes.
I found your videos interesting. I do watch sometime your videos too, and so many of my student, my subscriber, they refer that yeah, there is one madam called Rini Rose Matthew. She speaks fantastic, and she yeah, you won't believe
Thank
I
you.
lots
Thank you
of
so
people
much. Honored.
lots of people have told me, no, you won't believe it. Lots of people have told me there is one madam that I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that you, but when I searched and then I came to know about you, and
Okay.
I impressed the way I impressed by your not by your what like I impressed by your experience, the knowledge which you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honored to know that. I'm very happy to
Yes.
have, like, I should thank you for sending the request immediately. And thanks for
Mm,
connecting. And all the best. I went through a couple of videos on your channel. You're doing a great
mm,
job and keep at
mm.
it. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a
Thank you.
lot.
Thank you
Bye
very much.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. And these conversational segments are totally different from the training sessions that I conduct. It has got an objective. Each video has got some guidelines and some active learning method. Please try it out. And if you're interested in having a conversation with me, first read the details in the video description and also drop an email. Let's share the knowledge that we have so that people benefit from this content. Happy learning!